August 19, 2024. Singapore's Arm West Mirai Tech brings precision engineering to the fore, producing foam die cuts, adhesive coatings and multi-layer components used by global giants like Mercedes, Bosch, Sony and Toyota. Onload Gears Exports delivers high-end electrical components, OLTCs, switchgear and vacuum circuit breakers to over 200 global clients, including ABB, Siemens and GE. UKB Electronics leads in EMS and box build solutions, supporting top brands like LG, Samsung, Whirlpool and Panasonic across consumer electronics, EVs, aerospace and defense. Collectively, these units have brought in 350 crore rupees in investment and are set to create over 1,500 new jobs.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a pride moment. These 5 companies, Vermirin India Rehab, Arm West, Think Gas, Onloaders Exports and UKB Electronics will be now inaugurated by the Honorable Chief Minister. I request you to kindly press the button and do the inauguration, sir. Thank you, sir, and congratulations. Thank you very much. And now I request the founder and managing director, Sri City, Sri Ravi Sana Reddy Garu, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you, Honorable Chief Minister Garu, Chief Secretary Garu, and Honorable Minister Garu, T.J. Bharat Garu. It is indeed a great privilege. Almost within 1 year of Honorable Chief Minister visiting Sri City, again coming and celebration of so many inaugurations and MOUs and GO exchanges is really, we are so blessed. The state has a dynamic leader like Chandrababu Naidu Garu and young ministers, Mr. Nara Lokesh Garu and T.J. Bharat Garu, and importantly young officers also. With their help, within 1 year, just to give you the perspective, about a year back, CM Garu visited Sri City and inaugurated totally about 16 companies and groundbreaking for 8 members, out of those 8, today we are inaugurating 2 companies. In less than a year, we have come from ground zero to inauguration stage. That is the speed of doing business, sir, in our state. We are so happy, and this will bring many more success stories in the future, because nowhere else it has done within 12 months or within 12 months kind of thing, they have become operational. At that time, sir, when you inaugurated all these companies, MOUs, 3,700 crores investment, about 15,000 jobs. Today we are inaugurating, another 5 inaugurations, 12 MOUs and 3 GOs. These companies are going to generate 20,000 jobs and 6,500 crores investment. And thank you. And in between, sir, we had one more major groundbreaking of LG Corporation, where Honorable Minister Nara Lokesh Garu came and did the thing. That has become an international story, and we are so happy that the Andhra Pradesh-based industry has rewritten all the records in the IPO listing. So that brings a good business plan on our soil. AP is making it even better. So it's become the best success story. And LG is also bringing many suppliers to India, first time from Korea to India. So that మనం చెప్పాలంటే ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ పండుగ ఒక 1 year బ్యాక్ నుంచి మొదలయ్యి ఈ రోజుతో 20 lakh crores, about 10 lakh crores investment and 20 lakh jobs. And just now when I had the opportunity to talk with the CM Garu, he was telling, how about Sri City creating 1 lakh jobs And you asked about how many countries you have represented, 30 countries. Said, no, make it 50. See, why I'm telling all these things is, he always wants to make big and bigger, better to best. So, with your kind of inspiring leadership, sir, I think we are all encouraged, and I'm sure all our customers will make it happen. Please bring many more customers from your vendors. I was telling CM Garu that maybe 50 countries is difficult given the situation, because not everybody into manufacturing, but he said no. Then if you make 50, we'll make it international city. That is the challenge. We means the Sri City community, officers, and the leadership will take as a together. And sir, I promise you today that we'll meet your mandate within 1 year. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sorry, 2 years. 2 years. We need 2 years for that. 1 year is too this thing. Sorry, I'm also getting into excited here, but it's too difficult, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And now I request our Honorable Chief Minister to address the gathering.
Honorable Minister for Industries, Mr. T.G. Bharat, Co-Founder, MD, Sri City, Ravi Sanareddy, Chief Secretary, Sri Vijayanand Garu, and friends. Today, there is one more best case study. This is Sri City. Now I can rate it the best in the country. Anybody want to talk about industrial township? Sri City is the best example as on today. That is how over a period of 2 decades they developed this city. Today, if you see here, all international companies, global companies are operating here. Cadbury, Kellogg's, LG, Daikin, Isuzu, and other companies are all located here. These partnerships of 20 MoUs, they are able to do it. And also, nearly investment is, as on today, more than 31,450 crores, generating 1,10,000 jobs directly or indirectly, both put together. Just now I am asking him how many countries are representing here. He told me 31 countries. Many world we have to create, minimum 50 countries, that is what I told him. More and more companies is one, more and more integration of countries also. It will help us to project that culture and integration in a big way. Even if you see here, Belgium, Japan, Singapore, Australia, USA, UK, Germany, and all countries are representing here. Projects nearly healthcare, engineering, electronics, and also consumer durables, food processing, packaging, precision manufacturing, automobile, medical devices. These are all various products they are able to manufacture. And also flagship projects, if you see, today we are inaugurating Belgium mobility and rehabilitation devices, Japan, natural gas distribution, Singapore light engineering. These are all supporting advanced infrastructure and high quality employment generation. As on today, for the last 16 months, state government has attracted 8 lakh crores, 8.87 lakh crores we have sanctioned, clearances have been given. 2 days, nearly we are able to clean 13 lakh crores. That means roughly 18 months time, 22 lakh crores we are going to get investment. That is a historic achievement. I am very happy for that. I gave yesterday escrow account. This Sri City is having how many units now? Sri City? 240 units are there. Ask everybody to go for expansion or bring one more industry here. Their associations, all those things. Now we are giving another 2,000 acres of land is available. Government of Andhra Pradesh agreed to give another 2,500. That land is available, another 4,500. As on today, he developed 6,000 acres with 240 industries, 31 countries. Today I am fixing target for him, 50 countries, 500 or 450 industries, ultimately 1,50,000 employment. 1,50,000 employment, we will create a township there. Mini world. Not mini world, 50 countries means almost all. 1/3 of the world will be here, or bigger countries are all going to locate here. Then, anyway, he is aware of all those things. You have to build there one airstrip also now, so that very easy to come and go. And also hub and spoke model, one airstrip also we have to develop. Ultimately, our aim is very clear. This type of models are very important for employment generation. Once if you create this type of models, even somebody is producing some X product, that will be raw material or it will be useful for another industries also. And also very easy for common affluent plants treatment, and also layouts and the net zero concept. This is where your rating should be. Energy, you have to go for solar, and also all means, ultimately battery also. Finally, I want to see this industry net zero. Water treatment, water usage, everything. You have to go in that direction. Even what you call how to waste to energy, everything you have to develop it. Ultimately, government is very keen to promote investment. By seeing all these things, we have started now escrow account with sovereign powers. Anybody wanted to set up an industry in Sri City, automatically everything will be real time. We will give all clearances. He is going to provide all infrastructure support and also water, power, everything they are going to connect it. And at the same time, sometimes for incentives, they are coming to government continuously, they are suffering. Some of the industries are becoming sick also because of our financial strain. Now we are giving escrow account with sovereign powers. No need to come to government now. We brought labor reforms earlier, infrastructure reforms, everything we brought. Now ultimately escrow account. This is the first time in India Andhra Pradesh government is bringing. We are aiming, as on today, 220 billion US dollars investment has come. We are aiming another 3 years time, 500 billion US dollars, 10 years, 1 trillion US dollars. 500 billion means 50 lakh jobs. Then ultimately 1 trillion means 1 crore jobs, 10 million jobs. That is how we are planning. I am very happy. Even you have to promote knowledge economy also in Sri City. Not only manufacturing, knowledge economy also you focus. That is the future. Ultimately, wonderful work done by Sri City. Sana Reddy garu is doing very good work. I am seeing him. He is almost all dedicated for this project. He is working very hard. I wish all the best. Even we will promote your investment. We will bring industries. You service them. You also go all over the world. Your target is very clear now. 2-3 years time, before 28, you are going to bring another 240 19 different countries, 240 industries. Employment go to 1 lakh additional jobs. So that is, then ultimately it will become 1,50,000. 1,50,000 jobs, 50 countries, 500 units. That is the target. That mark he has to pass, that test he has to pass. From now onwards, he may not have sleepless nights, but he will work. Then we will make it one of the best projects as a proof of concept. How business we can do it. It is a model, we will produce a model. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you one and all. I wish all the best, Sana Reddy garu. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now handing over the GOs. Sri City Industrial Park, multi-sector industrial. Expansion of the Sri City is about 7,500 acre multi-product industrial zone hosting 240 plus global companies from 31 countries. Automobiles, metro coaches, electronics, food products, ACs, providing more than 65,000 direct jobs. And next, Daikin Air Conditioning India, FMCG Consumer Durables, Daikin India. Okay, we now move on to the MOUs. May I call upon PG Technoplast Private Limited, Consumer Durables, Kutch Copper Tube Limited, Kellogg India Private Limited, RSB Transmission India Limited, Healthium Medtech Limited, Healthium Medtech Limited, Pharma and Healthcare. Sai Auto Components Private Limited, Engineering Industry, about 75 crores investment and 1,000 proposed employment. SK Components Limited, Engineering, with about 50 crores investment and 700 proposed employment. Unipack Packaging Private Limited, Paper and Packaging. Next up, Maha Precision Limited, Engineering Industry. Maha Precision Limited. Xenox Gas Systems Private Limited. Xenox. JGI Metal Converters Private Limited. And Red Star Polymers Private Limited. Thank you, sir. May I request Honorable CM to felicitate Mr. Ravi Sana Reddy Garu with a special souvenir and a shawl. Thank you very much. And Sri City team, quickly you can come up onto the stage for a group picture. Please. Congratulations, Sri City team, and all the very best. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. हो गया। After this sir, when we are finished? Okay. But at first only events are there. Small ones. That is also here.
workers of a number of organizations through our Center of AI and our COEs on skills. Over 10,000 MSMEs have been trained on adoption of AI in the last 6 months alone. So these are some of the initiatives which we think are very important to make AI a transformational agent for India and a great enabler to India's success. I'll now invite Shri Nara Lokesh, Honorable Minister for Human Resources. Thank you. And shall I hand it over to you, Minister? And
Thank you, Rajiv, for the wonderful introduction. I'd like to welcome all the panelists for coming here to Visakhapatnam. And I hope you got some time to enjoy, see the city yesterday. If not, at least do it today. So I think the theme of this particular session, I think it's exciting on one side and challenging on the other side. I have always believed that every industrial revolution has created more jobs than it has replaced. My take with AI and future of jobs is we either embrace it or be replaced by it. If you look at it, there are a few statistics out there that 14% of the global workforce has to be reskilled to adapt to the changes that AI is going to bring. I'm not here to alarm people, but I'm just here to say that this is the reality and how do we as society embrace, adopt to things that is ahead of us. The question is whether we will lead this transformation or we will be led by it. So there are two very fine distinctions between these. So as a state, we have taken a very, probably a different approach where we've come up with a three-part framework. The first is, of course, reskill, redefine, and reimagine. On the reskilling, it's very clear that by 2025, 97 million new roles are expected to emerge globally. So we as a state have created a platform called Naipunyam, which we are going to launch, which is not merely an aggregator of supply and demand, but we are using conversational AI to assess their skill level across various trades. So it could be a carpenter, an air conditioning mechanic, or even a lift mechanic, all the way to an AI engineer, and to look at how we can use online and offline courses to ensure they're reskilled and they are up to date and they are able to adapt to the changes that are happening across board. The second is the redefining productivity and human-machine collaboration. You know, honestly, AI is not a replacement to our creative thinking. So the other day I was in a university and we were talking about higher ed reforms. And the Vice Chancellor there was telling me that almost all the letters, permissions that they, students give for availing medical or whatever leaves, they were saying that, everything is out of a chat GPT this day and age. So my concern is our creative thinking cannot be outsourced to AI. So it's very, very important to look at the fine line in the way we're going to redefine productivity and human interaction. And the third vertical, as I said, is reimagine and reimagine inclusion. One challenge that I've seen every industrial revolution bring about is the divide between the haves and have-nots. And I'm genuinely concerned, and the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, has also raised this point multiple times where the divide with AI should not grow. In fact, it should be a bridge and not a barrier for economic progress. So as a government, we are really excited on how we can use this AI revolution to bridge the gap between urban and rural and ensure that the underserved are really skilled. And AI enables us to build an amazing platform to do that. To sum it all up, the age of AI is here. It is not going to be a threat to humanity, but I believe it is an invitation to elevate humanity. And future will be built by us, by the thought leaders who are sitting here. I am a policy maker, I am a politician, I understand these two sectors quite well. But my ability to understand the corner of AI or where the turn is going to be is not there. But you understand this better. And all of us together should reimagine the way we're going to interact, the way we're going to do things together. And what we as a state here offer is a platform that will stand the test of time in politics, that will live its sense of purpose and ensure that the changes that we bring about is not merely cosmetic, but it's fundamental. And it will transform the way people of Andhra Pradesh, people of India will embrace and use AI going forward. So it's important that all of us ensure that future of work is not just about productive but purposeful. It's not just automated but augmented. It's not just intelligent but inclusive. Thank you very much.
Honorable Minister, thank you. Thank you very much for your insights onto what the impact, what we should try as a country, as government, as individuals, try and see how we can get the right leverage from AI. I'll now hand it over to Debjani. Debjani, if you could, what I'll request all the panelists, Debjani, maybe you can start. If you can make maybe 3 to 5 minutes of initial comments on how do you see AI shaping up, how do you see that impacting jobs or wider impact of, and from your vantage point, particularly how government is looking at it and how government is looking at frontier technologies would be very, very helpful. Over to you, Debjani.
Thank you, Rajiv. Hope I'm audible. Respected Minister, all distinguished guests on stage in the room, a very good morning. And Minister Lokesh, I'm very sorry I couldn't be there in person and experience the beautiful city, hoping to make up for it very soon. But a huge thanks to CII for the invite. Since this session is about AI and jobs, I'm so glad that, Minister, you said what you did, because I think it is time that we set to rest this debate that has been going on for a very long time on whether AI will impact jobs or not. The short answer, yes, it will. And it is important that we acknowledge this upfront because that's only half the story. We need to now focus our time, our energy to what really matters, which is the other half of the story. How can India turn this disruption into a massive opportunity? So, as you said, job transitions driven by technology, they are not new. We have seen them from the printing press, textile automation, computers. Every wave disrupted jobs, but they created many more, and sometimes they created better ones, most times actually. So the job disruption, as I keep saying, is just one half of the story. And to understand the full picture, the NITI Frontier Tech Hub, along with the industry partners, undertook a very detailed study of India's 8 million tech workforce, of which 6 million is in the tech industry, 2 million in other industries. And let me in these 3 minutes share very briefly what the key findings were. First, yes, jobs will be disrupted. Areas like software development, customer experience, call centers, data entry operators, etc. AI is already giving a 15 to 20% productivity gain. And we believe this will get to around 40 to 50% very soon. This, we believe, will lead to around a 2 million disruption in the tech roles in India in the next 3 years. But that is again only half the picture. AI is also creating an entirely new universe of jobs. But it's very different. The jobs that are getting created are very different from the jobs that are getting displaced. These jobs are far more specialized. So roles like prompt engineer, AI DevOps engineer, AI architects, none of them existed 5 years back. You go and search Google or whatever your search engine is to see when these names started propping up. They started coming up in 2022. And today, they employ thousands of people globally and in India. So, but what we are seeing is there won't be one single large job category like we've had in the past, like data entry operator, which employed millions of people. Instead, what we will have is a combined growth of many specialized roles, which we expect will expand India's tech workforce significantly. And our estimate is it will add around 4 million more jobs to the country in the next few years, provided the tech spend stay the course. That's a major assumption we are building in. And two, we are building the right skills in the country. So if we have to change this narrative, and I would sincerely request Andhra to take the lead in changing this narrative, the narrative has to shift from job loss to job transformation. And as we talk about job transformation, three things we need to look at. First, work will change. So we apply what we call a 3W lens. Work will change, as I've said. Second, workers will change. Today, a developer, it's not going to be enough for a developer to just know coding. They have to know LLM APIs, for example. QA engineers will need to know edge case analysis, for example. So the job roles are changing, the worker roles are changing. And third, the workforce pyramid is changing. The routine entry-level jobs that you've had at the starting point, the end of the pyramid, these are shrinking. The mid-level jobs are getting way more specialized. And then there's a new top layer of hyper-specialized jobs that is emerging, AI architects, AI DevOps, etc., etc. And this is a shift we cannot ignore as we build out the skills framework. So I'll sum up by saying AI is not going to create millions of similar jobs, but it will create thousands of